Hello and welcome to the C1 lesson on inequalities. Now this lesson should be an extension of those that you did at GCSE. We're only dealing with linear inequalities, and the quadratic inequalities will come a little bit later on in the C1. As you can see here, there are 12 questions. I've highlighted 4 which I'm going to do as an example, but feel free to answer any of the other ones, and should you require or want any of the answers, I'll be more than willing to provide you with them. Okay, so here we go. Let's move on to question 1. So just select the right pen. Here we go. So here we have 2x plus 5, but 2x plus 5 is greater than 1 is technically how you'd say it, and I'm sure some of you will remember the crocodile eats the bigger side or the bigger number. We're just going to solve it now, and let's do it in black. So here we go. Let's do it by keeping the inequality in there. So 2x plus 5 is greater than 1. Just like an equation, if you keep the 2x there, some people would say swap sides, swap signs, or you take 5 from both sides, however you want to solve it. But I'm hoping that just by looking here, you can see that 2x is less than minus 4, so has got to be greater than, minus 4 over 2, so x is greater than minus 2. Now I'm going to move on to the next question, which is question 5, and here we have the equation 5b minus 1 is greater than b plus 1. The only difference here is that we have 2 b's, one on each side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap sides. So the b comes this. Basically what I'm doing is taking a b off here and taking a b off this side. And to get rid of that minus 1, we're going to add 1 to both sides. So you get 1 plus 1. So you get 4b is greater than 2. So b is greater than 2 over 4, so b is greater than a half when you simplify it. Hopefully these are getting more and more comfortable. Now this seems like a nice easy one. Minus y is less than or equal, that is less than 9. Now the problem with this is that we don't like to have a minus y, so what we do is we divide by minus 1. So when you divide by minus 1, yeah, it changes side, but the sign actually changes here. So it actually goes from minus y being less than 9 to y being greater than minus 9. Flicks it on its head, but I'm hoping that you can see what's happened there. Well, there's one last one for us to try. I'm just going to give myself a little bit more space to work from here. Okay, let's take that down to there, and let's work. So here we have 2e plus 6 is less than 3e plus 1. We're going to expand the bracket, so we get 2e plus 12 is less than 3e plus 1. And then we're going to put our e's on one side and our numbers on the other. Now I tend to try and keep the e's positive, so I keep this big. This has got 3 e's and the other one's only got 2, so when you take it over, it stays like that. And we've got 12, but we're actually going to take away 1, so we've got minus 1 plus 12, which is 11, is less than just 1e, so e is bigger than 11. Hopefully you can see where that comes from. Remember, you can pause and rewind at any stage, try and get your head round it, but for the moment that's the end of this lesson. Thanks now.